This tutorial will tell you how to export from Adobe Premiere using the proper settings. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is get into Adobe Premiere and make sure that my timeline is selected. I want to check my video one more time to make sure everything is good and it's exactly how I designed it. I should probably show a couple people and make sure that all of the things that I'm hoping to achieve in the video are there. Once that's been done, I'm going to go up to the File, Export, Media. The shortcut for that is Command M. And this brings up my export settings window. First thing I want to look at is to make sure that my entire timeline, the sequence that I've been working on, is in this little window on the left to preview it. And it looks like it's all there. The next thing I'm going to do is go through some settings. First setting I want to change is from QuickTime, which is the default one most likely. I want to change that from QuickTime to h264. We're going to use that codec because it's a nice quality codec that will compress the file to smaller file sizes. So I can turn it in on the computer. I can also put it in on the web. Next I'm going to change the preset. From this long list of presets, I'm going to scroll all the way towards the bottom. And the one that we use in this class that works pretty well for us is called Vimeo HD 720p 2997. That one right there. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Next, I'm going to adjust the output name because I don't want my video to be called sequence1.mp4. I'm going to go ahead and click sequence 1, and I'm going to change that by navigating with this window open. I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the proper folder, project folder, and I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to go ahead and click export. Create a new folder called exports, and I'm going to name my file last name _ project. And then I'm going to put the hour. So it's last name, project name, and the hour. This is a good naming convention for me because it puts it into the proper list when I get done, when you guys turn this in. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And that's it. H.264, Vimeo HD 720p 2997. Named properly, going to the right place. I'm going to go ahead and hit export. That will take a second. It might take a couple minutes depending on how long your video project is. When it's completed, you can go ahead and quit Adobe Premiere and look into your files to make sure that the file actually exported properly. I'm going to look in here and see exports, and there it is, my file that I can now turn in on the server. And that is the proper settings for Adobe exports.